This gentle meditation is designed to help you unwind, quiet your mind, and slip into deep restorative relaxation. As you listen, allow your body to soften, your breath to slow, and your thoughts to gently drift away so you can fully surrender to rest. Let's begin by gently arriving here together. In this quiet moment you have chosen for yourself, a moment that is already an act of care. Before we drift deeper, I would love to invite you to leave a comment sharing where in the world you are listening from, because knowing that so many of us are resting under the same sky somehow makes this space feel softer, cozier, and beautifully connected. Now slowly bring your attention to where your body is resting. You might be lying in your bed, snuggled under a blanket, stretched out on a couch, or curled into your favorite corner, and whatever space you have chosen tonight is perfectly enough for this time of rest. Let yourself adjust just a little, maybe lowering your shoulders, softening your hands, or giving your head a more comfortable place to settle, as if you are telling your body, very clearly and kindly, that it is safe to let go. Take a gentle breath in through your nose, not too deep, not forced, just a soft inhale that glides in like a calm breeze entering an open window. Feel your chest and maybe your belly expand slightly, and notice how this breath already begins to create a little more space inside. As you exhale, release the air through your nose or mouth in a slow, steady stream, as if you are letting go of a small weight you have been holding for too long. Again, breathe in and imagine you are inhaling a feeling of safety and support, as though the air itself is lined with reassurance that this is your time. Hold that softness for a brief moment and then exhale, allowing your shoulders to drop, your jaw to loosen, and your body to settle more deeply into the surface beneath you. With every breath, you are quietly telling your nervous system that it does not need to be on high alert right now. One more gentle breath in, feeling the rise of your chest like a slow, comforting wave approaching the shore. Then a long, unhurried exhale, letting that wave roll back and take with it the leftover tension, the worries, and the lingering pieces of the day that you no longer need to carry into the night. As your breathing settles into its own natural rhythm, begin to notice the small places where your body holds tension, without you even realizing it. Bring your awareness to your forehead and soften it, as if you are smoothing away the lines of worry and concentration that have lived there today. Let your eyebrows rest in a neutral, relaxed expression, and feel the tiny muscles around your eyes loosening, as if they are grateful for the chance to simply close or half close without strain. Let your cheeks soften and let your mouth rest in a natural, gentle shape. Allow your tongue to relax away from the roof of your mouth, with your jaw slightly released, as though your whole face is taking a slow, soothing exhale. Your face has worked for you, expressed for you, held back for you, and now it is allowed to relax fully. Bring your attention down into your neck. Imagine a warm, comforting glow resting at the base of your skull and gently flowing down into your neck muscles, easing out any stiffness or strain that built up while you held your head high throughout the day. As you exhale, feel that warmth continue across your shoulders, as if someone has draped a soft, cozy blanket of light around you. Let the warmth spread more deeply into your shoulders, softening both the obvious tension and the hidden kind that comes from always being on, always caring, always thinking. With every slow breath out, picture those tight spots loosening, melting, dissolving into the softness of the bed or couch beneath you. You are being held, and you do not need to hold everything by yourself right now. Allow that sense of release to travel down your upper arms, past your elbows, into your forearms, and all the way into your wrists and hands. If your hands have been busy all day working, typing, carrying, scrolling, comforting, or creating, they are now invited to rest completely. Let your fingers gently uncurl, let your palms feel heavy, and notice how good it feels to give your hands permission to do nothing. Bring your awareness to your chest and the movement of your breath. Feel the gentle rise as you inhale, like a small wave lifting your heart. Feel the soft fall as you exhale, like that wave easing back into the ocean of calm around you. With each breath, Imagine you are creating more space around your heart, more room for tenderness, more room for rest. Allow your awareness to drift into your upper back, an area that often carries invisible weights. Picture that warm, kind light spreading across your shoulder blades and down your spine, softening each segment one by one, like tiny knots being gently untied. You do not need to brace yourself right now. The bed, the pillow, and this moment are all here to hold you. Now bring your attention down into your belly. Let it be soft, natural, unposed, with no expectation for it to be pulled in or controlled. As you breathe, notice the slow rise and fall of your abdomen, like a calm tide moving in and out, peaceful, steady, safe. Imagine that with each inhale, you are inviting in a sense of gentleness toward yourself. With each exhale, you are releasing tension, self-criticism, or any harsh words you may have silently turned against yourself today. This is a space for kindness now, and that kindness includes you. Allow that kindness to drift down into your hips. Your hips support so much of your movement, your posture, and your emotional holding, and now they are welcome to soften. Feel them sink more fully into your mattress or cushion, trusting that they can let go because they are safely supported. Let this wave of comfort flow down into your thighs, releasing the effort of standing, walking, rushing, pushing through. Your thighs grow heavier, warmer, and more relaxed with every breath. Any restlessness in your legs can begin to fade as they settle into a peaceful stillness. Allow the relaxation to continue into your knees, your calves, and your shins. Picture any lingering tension gently draining downward, out through your legs, dissolving with each exhale. Your lower legs become pleasantly heavy, comfortably anchored, as if held by a soft cloud that will not let you fall. Finally, bring your awareness to your ankles, your heels, the soles of your feet, and each of your toes. Your feet have carried you, step after step, through places and moments and decisions, and now they are allowed to do nothing at all. Feel them fully supported, sinking into rest, allowing the last remnants of the day to flow out and away. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, your body is now more relaxed, more grounded, and more at ease than it was when you first closed your eyes or settled into this space. If there are any small pockets of tension remaining, see them as tiny knots of dim light, and with each breath, watch them slowly unravel and dissolve. Now gently notice the space around you. Perhaps there is a faint hum of nighttime sounds, the distant whoosh of a car, the whisper of air, or the silence that has its own soft presence. Everything around you can become part of the lullaby of this moment, each sound a reminder that you are inside, sheltered, safe, and allowed to rest. If your mind begins to wander back toward worries, unfinished tasks, or replayed conversations, there is no need to scold yourself. Your mind has been trying to look after you all day in the way it knows, by thinking and planning and circling around concerns. Instead of fighting it, imagine placing each thought into a tiny, glowing lantern sitting beside you. Each time a thought arises, gently place it into one of those lanterns and close it with care. Watch as the lanterns slowly float to a peaceful shelf at the edge of your awareness, where they can rest until tomorrow. You are not throwing your thoughts away. You are simply choosing not to hold every single one on your chest while you are trying to sleep. Remind yourself quietly that it is okay not to solve everything tonight. It is okay not to have every answer. It is okay to be tired. It is okay to need this. You are allowed to place rest at the very center of this moment, without apology. Above you in your imagination, picture a peaceful night sky stretching wide and slow. The stars are dim enough to be soft, but bright enough to remind you that light still exists, even in the quietest darkness. You are resting beneath that sky now, in a pocket of calm that belongs only to you. As you breathe, imagine that each inhale draws in a gentle starlight glow, filling your lungs, your chest, and your heart with quiet comfort. Each exhale releases tension and noise, like dust drifting away into the night, no longer needed. Your body knows how to respond to this rhythm. Your mind will slowly follow. You might choose to imagine a soft cocoon of light forming around you, woven from your breath, your softness, and the kindness you are finally allowing yourself to receive. This cocoon does not trap you, it protects you. It filters out harshness, and it keeps only warmth, safety, and stillness close. Inside this cocoon, you are not expected to be productive or impressive. You are simply invited to be. If thoughts still arise, you can greet them with patience, place them in another lantern, and let them float away once more. You can return again and again to your breath, to the feeling of your body sinking into rest, to the sense of being wrapped in soft, quiet light. This repeated choosing of calm is itself a powerful act of care for your mind and body. Notice how your eyelids feel now, heavier perhaps, more content to remain closed. Notice how your arms and legs feel further away from effort, like they are floating just a little in a warm, gentle sea of comfort. Notice how your thoughts might already be slowing, stretching out, softening at the edges as your body continues to signal that it is safe to drift. You have made it here, to this moment, after everything this day has asked of you. You are showing up for your rest, for your healing, for your peace, and that is something deeply meaningful. You do not need to do anything else to earn this calm. Stay with your breath now, gentle and unforced. Inhale the sense of being supported. Exhale the sense of needing to be in control of everything. With each cycle, you are stepping further into a spacious, dreamy state where sleep can find you with ease. You are safe in this moment, make longer. You are safe in this moment to soften your thoughts, soften your muscles, and soften the expectations you have carried for yourself all day. You are held by your bed, by your breath, by this gentle intention to rest. Allow this introduction to be the open doorway. On the other side of that doorway waits a deeper journey, a soothing landscape, a story or guided path that will carry you further into quiet, nurturing sleep. For now, you only need to linger here at the threshold, wrapped in warmth, breathing slowly, knowing that you have already begun your descent into peaceful rest. You're doing wonderful. Truly let those words settle around you like a soft blanket, not as pressure to live up to anything, but as a gentle acknowledgement that you have arrived here in this quiet space after carrying so much through your day, your week, your thoughts, and your heart. You choosing to be here, choosing to rest, choosing to listen, is a quiet act of courage and care, and this journey ahead is here to wrap around you, to hold you, and to guide you gently toward deeper peace and sleep. Take a slow, easy breath in through your nose at a pace that feels natural and kind. Feel the air flow in and notice how it brings a hint of coolness, a small, refreshing wave that touches your chest and your belly. Then exhale softly through your mouth or nose, letting the air leave your body like a long sigh of relief, as if you are releasing a little bit of weight you do not need to carry anymore tonight. Again, breathe in gently, not forcing depth, simply allowing. As that breath arrives, imagine it carrying with it the message that you are safe in this moment. As you breathe out, feel your shoulders soften, your jaw loosen, and your body sink a little further into the surface that is lovingly holding you up. One more calm inhale, feeling your ribs expand with quiet softness. And a long, slow exhale, letting go of a bit more tension, as though your body is whispering that it is ready to travel somewhere softer, slower, and more peaceful now. In your mind's eye, imagine that above your resting body, the world has grown very still and very gentle. The sky is draped in deep, midnight blue, brushed with velvety indigo and the faintest hint of lavender along the horizon, like the last quiet glow of a sunset that decided to stay. Stars are scattered softly across this sky, not bright and piercing, but diffused and dreamy, as if each one is wrapped in a small halo of mist to keep its light gentle for your sleepy eyes. You begin to sense a glow forming just above you, a delicate pool of silver light that feels like moonlight and comfort at the same time. This light is not demanding anything of you. It is simply offering itself as a safe passageway, a bridge between the thoughts of your day and the dreams of your night. You do not need to move your body to step into it. Your awareness can drift upward effortlessly. As you imagine your awareness rising, feel how your physical body sinks even more deeply into your bed. Your real body stays safe, supported, wrapped in blankets, surrounded by familiar softness, while your inner self gently rises into that pool of moonlit calm. There is no rush in this movement. It happens as slowly and kindly as you need. You find yourself standing, or perhaps simply existing, on a soft, shimmering pathway made of starlight. This path stretches across the sky like a gentle ribbon, curving and flowing through the sleepy night above the quiet world. Each step or glide along this path costs you no energy at all. In fact, the further along it you move, the more energy, tension, and noise it takes from you, leaving you lighter and calmer. Beneath you, far below, you can sense the landscapes of your life, the buildings, roads, messages, responsibilities, and expectations. But up here they feel distant, softened, wrapped inside a hush of twilight. You are not ignoring your life. You are giving yourself sacred distance from it so your heart, your mind, and your body can rest. This space has been created just for you, for this exact moment of deep, gentle unwinding. As you glide further along the starlit path, your breath continues its relaxed rhythm. Inhale calm. Exhale effort. Inhale softness. Exhale the idea that you must hold everything together every second of the time. To your left, you notice a cluster of stars slowly forming the shape of a quiet, luminous tree. Its branches are draped in soft lights that sway in a breeze you cannot feel on your skin, but can sense in your spirit. A breeze that seems to whisper that you have already done enough. To your right, a small constellation shapes itself like a cozy cottage on a hill. Tiny windows glowing gold, symbolizing all the safe spaces in your soul that you have yet to fully rest inside. The path carries you toward a gentle clearing in the sky, where clouds hover like soft cushions of pale silver and muted lavender. One of these clouds drifts a little closer and settles right beneath you, creating a cozy resting place suspended in the middle of the night sky. You lower yourself onto it, and as you do, your body in the physical world relaxes even more, mirroring the feeling of being perfectly held. The cloud adjusts to you lovingly, shaping itself around your shoulders, your back, your hips, your legs, creating the exact support you need without you having to ask. It feels both weightless and grounding, as if you are floating and being held at the very same time. Your arms rest easily, your hands are relaxed, your legs are heavy in a very comforting way, and your whole being feels like it is being trusted by the night itself. Above you, the stars continue their slow shimmering. They are in no rush, and neither are you. Their light falls across your cloud in soft bands, like the faint glow of distant lanterns, creating a quiet, protective cocoon of light around you. If a thought from your day reappears, maybe something you said, something you wish had gone differently, something still unfinished, you do not need to push it away with force. Instead, imagine that a small floating lantern of pale golden light appears next to you on the cloud. Place that thought gently inside the lantern. Close it with kindness and watch as it drifts upward, joining a string of other lanterns that wait patiently above, holding your worries so you do not need to. Each worry, concern, or lingering loop that tries to rise can be offered to one of these lanterns. You are not erasing them from existence. You are simply letting them rest somewhere outside your heart and muscles, somewhere safe until morning. This sky can hold them for you tonight, so that you can finally feel how it is to be free of their weight, even for a little while. Your breath moves in and out, gentle and unhurried. With each inhale, your chest rises like a calm wave, lifting your cloud slightly. With each exhale, your body and your cloud settle a little deeper into the embrace of the night. This rhythm rocks you in a way that feels instinctively familiar and safe, like being cradled by something timeless and kind. As you rest here, supported by the cloud and surrounded by lanterns and stars, you notice a soft glow forming in the distance ahead. It looks like a pathway made of gentle moonbeams and shimmering dust, winding through the sky like a dream river. You understand without words that if you choose to follow it, it will lead you deeper into restful dreaming, deeper into the kind of sleep that heals. For now, you simply watch it, knowing there is no requirement to move until you feel ready. You are allowed to linger in this in-between place where your body is calm and your mind is slowly unwinding. You are allowed to take your time transitioning from waking to sleeping, and there is no rushing in this sky. Above you, the lanterns holding your thoughts drift a little farther away, becoming smaller and softer. Your mind begins to notice more space between thoughts, more silence between worries, more softness between memories. In that new space, peace begins to bloom like a quiet flower opening its petals in the dark, needing no applause, simply existing in its own gentle beauty. The breeze around your cloud changes, becoming even more delicate, carrying with it the faintest scent of something soothing, perhaps lavender, chamomile, warm vanilla, or the cool cleanness of a night after gentle rain. You do not have to decide. Your body will choose what feels safest, and that scent will curl around you like a soft hug. Each breath you take in this scented night deepens the sense that you are somewhere sacred and calm, somewhere designed for your rest. Your muscles respond to this message. Your neck feels completely supported. Your back sinks just enough. Your legs let go of any last instinct to move or brace, and your feet feel heavy in a deeply comforting way. You are resting without resistance now, and that is such a gentle victory. The moon peeks from behind a slow, soft cloud in the distance, its light diffused and sleepy. It shines not as a spotlight, but as a watchful, soothing presence that seems to say, without words, that it sees how hard you have tried, and it does not need you to try right now. It is content for you to simply be, breathing and resting in its glow. If your mind wonders whether you truly deserve this level of rest, notice that thought and place it in a lantern too. Because the truth is that you deserve rest not because you checked every box, not because you were flawless, but because you are human and you are tired and you are alive, and that is enough. This night is not a test to pass. It is a gift being offered, and you are allowed to accept it with open hands and a quiet heart. The cloud beneath you gives a gentle, nearly unnoticeable sway, just enough to rock the edges of your awareness closer to dreams. The sky feels like it has dimmed its colors one more shade, moving from midnight blue into a deeper, dream-soaked navy that invites your eyes to stay closed. The stars blur a little, as if your mind has already started to cross that thin, beautiful line into sleep. Your breath is slower now. Your thoughts are softer, less structured, more like drifting images and feelings than sentences. Your body is heavy, safe, and fully held, wrapped in layers of blankets, cloud, night air, and gentle understanding. You are doing wonderful by simply staying here and allowing this process to unfold. You are doing wonderful by choosing not to chase every thought, not to tighten around every worry, not to demand more from yourself than quiet presence. You are doing wonderful by letting go piece by piece in your own way. Now, if sleep wishes to come to you like a soft tide rolling in, you can let it happen without trying to hold yourself upright in wakefulness. If the words begin to blur into background comfort, that is perfectly okay, because they were always meant to be a gentle soundtrack, not a task to focus on. You can drift in and out, letting your subconscious take what it needs and leaving the rest to fade like starlight at dawn. Remain on your cloud of light, floating across the sleepy night sky, with your breath guiding you like a quiet lantern in the dark. With each inhale, feel the subtle glow of calm filling you. With each exhale, feel everything unnecessary melting away. You are safe, you are supported, and you are being gently carried toward the deep, healing sleep that has been waiting patiently for you. You are doing wonderful, and you may let go now, allowing your body and mind to surrender fully to rest, held tenderly by this peaceful night that asks absolutely nothing more from you. Now let's fly across the sleepy night sky. Let that invitation arrive in your mind like a soft ribbon of silver light, unfolding slowly through your thoughts and reminding you that you do not have to move a single muscle to go somewhere more peaceful, more spacious, and more kind. Your body can stay exactly where it is, safe and held by your bed or your cozy spot, while the gentlest, dreamiest part of you begins to rise, carried by calm and guided by your breath. Take a slow, easy inhale through your nose, letting it arrive without force. Feel the breath travel into your chest. Feel it travel into your belly, and notice how your body softens just a little more as you welcome it in. Exhale gently through your mouth or nose, as if you are sighing out a small piece of the day, releasing a layer of noise, tension, and expectation that you no longer need to hold. Again, inhale softly, like you are breathing in moonlight that has been warmed just enough to be comforting. As you do, imagine that your inner self is lifting slowly into the air, rising just above your physical body, while still tethered by safety and love. When you exhale, feel your real body sink more deeply into the mattress or couch beneath you, more grounded, more supported, more free to let go. Above you in your imagination, the sleepy night sky stretches wide and endless, painted with deep indigo, gentle navy, and smoky violet, like layers of soft watercolor brushed by a patient hand. Here and there, stars glow quietly, wrapped in halos of mist, so their light feels cozy and never harsh, like tiny lanterns placed just far enough away to soothe your eyes and calm your heart. The sky does not rush, does not demand, does not judge. It simply exists, open and accepting, waiting for you to drift into its quiet embrace. As your awareness floats higher, you notice a path forming beneath you, woven from strands of starlight and moonbeams. This path curves gently across the sky, never sharp, never steep, like a glowing river suspended in the air, inviting you forward without any sense of urgency. You do not have to walk with effort along this path, because it carries you effortlessly, supporting you with every breath you take. Beneath this shining trail, the world you know becomes a soft blur, like a painting dimmed for the night. All the emails, obligations, conversations, lists, roles, and responsibilities that felt close and heavy earlier now appear far below, softened and wrapped in a gentle haze. You are not abandoning anything important. You are simply stepping into a higher, kinder perspective where your first priority is rest, where your worth is not measured by constant doing. Feel how light your inner self is becoming as you drift. Your shoulders in the real world are looser. Your jaw is softer. Your hands are no longer gripping anything, not even the invisible worries they once held. Every exhale continues to be a gentle release. Every inhale continues to be a quiet invitation to safety. To your left along this sleepy sky path, you notice a cluster of stars slowly forming the outline of a feather. It glows with pastel silver and blue, and it seems to drift along beside you, a symbol of softness, a reminder that you do not have to be sharp or strong to be worthy. To your right, another constellation gently takes the shape of a small house with a warm light in its window, a symbol of inner sanctuary, a place in your heart that is always waiting to welcome you home to yourself. As you float between these symbols of softness and safety, your cloud-like path widens into a glowing platform in the sky. Here the starlight gathers like a soft cushion, layered with pale lavender, blush gold, and silver-white light, creating a resting place shaped perfectly for you. Your dreaming self slowly reclines onto this luminous bed, and at that same moment, your physical body sinks deeper into your mattress in perfect harmony, feeling incredibly supported. The starlit platform rises gently to meet the curve of your back, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and the base of your neck. There are no hard edges here, only smooth, responsive comfort that adjusts to you with tenderness, as if this space understands exactly where you have been holding tension. You do not need to ask for the right position. It unfolds for you, as though the night itself has decided to cradle you. Take another slow breath in, feeling the ease in your chest, the quiet in your throat, the space between your thoughts. Exhale, and imagine the glow beneath you brightening for a moment, as it absorbs and dissolves any leftover tightness in your muscles, any buzzing worry clinging to your mind. With each breath, your weight settles more fully into the light, and the light responds by holding you more lovingly. Above you, clouds of faint silver mist drift lazily by, catching the glow of distant stars and softening it further. They move slowly, like time itself has stretched and slowed to match the rhythm of your breath. There is nothing sharp here, nothing urgent, nothing overwhelming. All of it has been rounded at the edges for your comfort. If thoughts from your day appear, which they sometimes do even in the calmest moments, greet them with patience. Imagine each thought as a small, glowing firefly hovering near the edge of your resting place. You can notice it, acknowledge it, and then watch as it slowly drifts away into the open sky, becoming one of many gentle specks of light that no longer demand anything from you. There is no need to wrestle with your mind. There is no need to criticize yourself for thinking. Your mind is simply unwinding from the day, and you are gently guiding it to realize that this space is different, that this is a place where nothing urgent needs to be solved. You are allowed to leave questions unanswered until the morning. Now imagine that from the edge of your starlit bed, a soft breeze begins to flow. It is warm enough to be comforting, yet cool enough to feel refreshing, and it carries with it the subtle scent of something soothing, perhaps lavender or chamomile or clean, gentle rain on evening stone. This breeze glides over your arms, along your shoulders, across your face, through your hair, whispering messages of quiet reassurance that you can finally rest. With each sweep of this breeze, your muscles loosen more. It brushes over your neck, releasing those tiny knots of tension that stay even when you think you have relaxed. It flows down your back and across your chest, letting every inhale feel freer and every exhale feel heavier in the best way. It drifts along your hips, your legs, your ankles, and your feet, letting you feel completely done for the day, as if you have stepped out of everything that required your strength. Up in the sky above you, the stars grow a little softer, like sleepy eyes slowly closing. The colors of the sky deepen into a rich, velvety blue-black that feels like a protective blanket drawn gently overhead. You are cocooned in the quietest, safest part of the night, wrapped in a calm that feels both immense and intimate. Your breath now moves at a slower, easier rhythm, like gentle waves rolling onto a shore made of cloud. Inhale, and your starlit bed seems to float up a fraction, buoyed by your breath. Exhale, and it settles again, rocking you in a soothing, repetitive pattern that your body remembers as comfort. This subtle rocking carries you further away from wakeful tension and closer toward peaceful sleep. If any last fragments of worry brush against your mind, turn them into soft shapes that cannot cling. Maybe they become feathers that drift away into the night, or tiny clouds that dissolve as they pass the edge of your glowing bed. You can let them go, trusting that whatever truly needs your attention will wait patiently for the morning version of you, who will meet it with more rest and more clarity. You do not need to earn this deep rest. You do not need to justify it. You have already walked through enough, carried enough, thought enough, and tried enough. Now this is your time to be carried instead. Imagine that far below your floating, restful self, the world is gently dimming its lights. Windows close, streets quiet, devices darken, and the echoes of the day slowly dissolve into soft shadows. None of those things need you right now, and the night is standing between you and all of that, keeping watch so you can finally let go. Your eyelids feel heavier, like warm velvet curtains slowly drawing closed over a peaceful window. Your thoughts no longer form long stories. Instead, they arrive as fleeting images, colors, feelings that ripple softly and then fade, like reflections on still water. You are gliding into that beautiful in-between space where you are not quite awake and not fully asleep. And this journey is guiding you there with such gentle care. Now, let the starlit path above slowly fade from sharp view. Let the outlines of constellations blur softly, as if your attention no longer needs to hold their shapes. All that remains clear is the feeling of being held, the feeling of being safe, the feeling of being allowed to rest. Your body in the real world is perfectly placed. Your pillow is exactly where it needs to be. Your blankets are cradling you just as they should. The surface beneath you is strong enough to hold every ounce of your weight, every thought you are releasing, every sigh you are letting go. You are supported completely. As you continue to float across this sleepy night sky in your imagination, feel yourself gradually touching down into even deeper stillness. The luminous bed of light beneath you settles into total quiet. No more rocking, no more motion. Just a steady, peaceful resting place where sleep can find you easily. Your breath is gentle, your heartbeat is calm, your mind is open to dreamy softness, and every part of you is ready to surrender to rest. You are doing wonderfully by simply being here, by choosing to trust this slow unwinding. You are doing wonderfully by letting yourself drift instead of cling, soften instead of push, rest instead of replay. You are doing wonderfully by allowing this night to hold you. If, as these words grow softer, your awareness begins to fade into the background and your dreams begin to rise, let that happen without hesitation. Let each pause stretch longer. Let each breath become the only sound that matters. Let each exhale carry you further from the noise and closer to the center of quiet. You are safe here, you are cherished here, and you are gently, lovingly guided into the deep, healing sleep that you so deeply deserve.